Our senior design project that we've been working on this year is the Mystic Trail System project, which is sponsored by the town of Stonington. This is Team 11, Kendra Hall, Francesca Esposito, Jared Newton, and Ty Lee. And the faculty advisor for this project is Professor Roy from the Civil Department. So a short introduction for our project. The Mystic Trail System project studied the feasibility of building a network of trails to connect tourist attractions to community infrastructure in Stonington, Connecticut. Our objectives for this project were to develop a network to link area features, to maximize transportation efficiency and access while minimizing environmental impact through several ADA-certified wetland crossings, and to develop a cost estimate and identify strategies to prioritize paths in the system that can most effectively improve travel.
The trails as they currently exist are in fairly good locations with regard to allowing for access to major tourist draws. Additionally, the people involved with maintaining the land seem to be welcoming to the idea of change. Currently, however, the system is lacking in one big category: accessibility. One main barrier to the use of the system is that the trails are difficult to find and access. Also, the trails themselves are in need of some improvements to be made more user-friendly to the average visitor. There are two main groups of regulations we need to consider in this project. The first is in wetlands areas. Development in these areas must meet specific requirements set forth by the Clean Water Act. The other set of regulations is the Forest Service Trails Accessibility Guidelines, which set forth guidelines and recommendations for improved hiking trail accessibility for those with disabilities. Our final restriction was the astounding lack of data.
The team was able to meet the project objectives considering we were able to find a list of what segments exist, which segments need to be upgraded and established, and we were able to come up with the cost estimates and also conceptualize designs. For our cost estimates, we were able to estimate that the total cost for the project will be roughly $233,694. The trails were designed to be an alternative transportation network in order to connect tourist attractions to community infrastructure, while also providing a multi-use trail network where a variety of trail uses will include casual walks, nature walks, jogging, and bicycling. The trails were designed for users to maneuver through the network quickly and comfortably while traveling to their destination. To the right, we will see a map of the wetlands in the area. Highlighted in red are the areas of the trails that we found to intersect with wetlands. When completing the final design, it will be important to consider these areas when renovating the trail system because of the environmental hazards that come with damage to wetlands through construction and human activity. Implementation of this project will have a positive impact on the environment as it will encourage more people to use the trail network as an alternative for motorized vehicles, which will thus cut down on carbon emissions and reduce air pollution.
For our final design, a hierarchy of trails was established, with the primary trail being the River to Forest Trail, which is the light blue trail that runs through the center of the map. This trail will be paved with asphalt. The secondary trail will be the Stone Bridges Trail, which is highlighted in dark purple on the map, and this trail will be widened and finished with gravel. The remaining trails will be natural trails with minor repairs to flooding spots. We decided to have the River to Forest Trail as the primary trail because it runs through the center of the area and connects all the major attractions such as Coogan Farm, the Denison Homestead, Nature Center, Mystic Aquarium, and Old Mystic Village. Also, we felt that pavement was the best option since it will likely be used the most and the users will often be tourists. And it also is a better accommodation for bikers. The Stone Bridges Trail was established as a secondary trail since it connects the primary trail to the Mystic Aquarium and Mystic Village. It also gives access to a few parking facilities marked with a P on the map. We decided to widen this trail and finish with gravel since it will be used relatively often by the tourists as well. The remaining trails will be natural trails since they will be used the least by tourists and mostly used by hikers, runners, and bikers. The main implementation issue with this trail system is making sure that all owners of the various properties are on board and agree to implement this project.
Overall, we were able to complete all our objectives and think that this would be a feasible design for the town of Stonington to implement.